All right, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway. Not what we have today, though. It's the Legacy Edition here for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. So glad to have you here on a Sunday night as drivers are qualifying right now, and we have some trackside shots for you on the right and a map outline to your left of this legacy track here tonight for the AER ARCA Series presented by AtlantaRacing. So happy to be here and so happy to be with these American Elite Racing drivers. Well, we are going to have a lot more giveaways coming to you. Brought to you by Lap Traffic Podcast, Throwback Brand, and AtlantaRacing, yours truly. So if you want to support these fine gentlemen in their craft, You can head on over to any of your platforms for streaming podcasts. I use Spotify. My fiance uses, or fiance, what am I saying? My wife uses Apple Music. That's so crazy to say. I don't know if I've said it like that. So it's crazy to hear it back to me right now. And then, of course, Throwback Brand right here, throwbackbrand.com. Oh, man, they have got some awesome stuff. I'm rocking my Throwback, Bill Elliott hat right now. And let me tell you something. We just got 2 cards signed by Bill Elliott to give away as well. So on top of all this, and Dale Jr. actually giving a shout out to Throwback Brand and showing them how cool it is. It's been cool to see us all growing here in the different fields we are in. So here are the point standings after 7 races. We've got Jared Mogard sitting first in the number 7, Jamie Haynes in second, with Nick Goen, who has been sitting very good in qualifying. He's 4th right now in 3rd. Tyler Belanger is going to be sitting in 4th, with Charlie Mosley Jr. wrapping up the top 5. He's going to be sitting in 5th. Michael Corbin sitting in 6th, with Jordan Martin 7th. Matthew Boone 8th. Jose Ruiz 9th. And Christopher Murphy rounding up those top 10 drivers. Just off the cutoff line, Darren McCabe, Chad Slotsworth, John Osborne, and James Nelson. After Nick Goen took home the win last week. What are we going to see here tonight at Legacy, Texas? I ran a couple of laps here before tonight's race, and I can tell you, it can get slippery in some spots, but I actually like this track. I drive it a lot, how I drive the Legacy Atlanta, how I hit some of the points right there in the what is it, the front, what do you want to call it? Rick James always, he knows all the terminology. He's so good at it. The quad oval, what do you call it? I don't know. Front stretch is what I usually prefer to say. Well, we are about to go racing here tonight, so let's see what's happening on the track. 3, 2, 1, we're going live with the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. And don't forget, you can subscribe on Twitch and YouTube if you're watching right now to Atlanta Racing to catch all the races on Sundays and on Wednesdays as well. Well, we are with Barney up here Tony, in the blimp cam at Texas Motor Speedway, and for some action here on the track. It actually seems we only have a few drivers left to qualify. The one right here will be the 83 of Sebastian Miller, taking it on here tonight in his Nittany Designs 83 Chevrolet. Information about the race here at Texas. 1 fast repair for these drivers, 4 sets of tires, and we're going to have 100 laps for this ARCA series. Get very close, actually, to the midway point of the season. So we start kind of taking a turn more aggressive at these types of tracks. All right, well, looks like qualifying is over, and we're going to have your starting grid right now for the AER ARCA Series. Looks like Jared Mogard, he's first in points, and he is going to be first tonight. Starting off in the grid, he's got pole. Jordan Martin starting right there. He was super fast here in practice. He is right here second on that first row. Michael Carter starting third, with Nick Goen starting fourth. That's going to be your second row. James Nelson, James Suggs, your third row. Tyler Belanger, Corey Kobe, your fourth row. And Matthew Boone, Chris Fafke. Great to see him up here in the top 10 qualifying spot. Don't usually see Mr. Chris Fafke. He's been doing a lot of stuff here this season. You gotta love that Atlanta racing car as well. Charlie Mosley Jr. is going to be starting 11th with Dylan Picklesmeyer, my man, starting in 12th. Neil Lapita starting in 13th with Jamie Haynes starting 14th. George Rincon 15th. John Osborne 16th. Jose Ruiz 17th. Sebastian Miller 18th. Maurice Burnett 19th, and Sam Taylor is going to be wrapping up those 20 drivers. Joel Conley starting 21st, with Christopher Murphy starting 22nd, Keith Bott starting 23rd, Doug King 24th, and Matt Langley going to be rounding up these drivers. Starting here tonight at Legacy Texas Motor Speedway. Are you ready for some action here tonight? The ARCA Series. Bruce Apocalypse, how's it going, buddy? Great to see it in the chat. These drivers are ready. Reading up. Starting at Texas. It's definitely, you know, one of the drivers' favorites, as I said on Twitter. Not really. Most people hate this track. Just a few minutes, we will see that pace car heading down into turn 1, and then we'll be green flag racing. Here we go. Pace car is taking these drivers into turn 1, and we're getting ready to go racing at Texas Motor Speedway. Whether you're eating some popcorn, eating dinner, or getting ready to go to bed, we're getting ready to see some action. Here is Mr. Jared Mogard, like we said. Leader in points and leader as of right now here before we get things just going. Jordan Martin as well, having a great time during practice. We'll see what that Reese's Cookies Chevrolet do here at Texas as well. Reese's Cookies. Sounds delicious. I've never heard of that. I gotta love that. 33 of Nick Goen racing the Oracle Red Bull Chevrolet. Drivers headed in.
Green flag, green flag.
For the first time tonight, I almost said today, into turn 1. Let's go racing at Legacy Texas Motor Speedway. Immediately going to be having side-by-side action. Not a very good start for Jared Mogard. It is hard when you don't have that first place, you know, what could you say, I guess advantage when you're getting to go on the restart. So he had it right there, had to wait to the line with the 29 of Martin, but now he gets it. The 7 of Jared Mogard pulls out in front of the 29 Chevrolet, and he is going to have that first place spot as we head into lap 2. Now looking back from the gearbox of Jared Mogard, you see Martin Carter and Goen all in the picture. You got some action right here, as well as the 75 of James Nelson and the 88 of Tyler B trying to push him that inside line. You see the 54 of James Suggs. He's trying to get back with him as well. He does a good job of holding his own as the 38 of Matthew Boone is trying to come right there. He'll be cutting down to the inside, and the 08 of Chris Fafke coming up one spot. He's trying to run that train as well. Trying to hold on the inside line as we are on board with the 08 of Fafke. He's just trying to figure out which way to go right now. What line is fastest? You can see that 38 of Matthew Boone not wanting to give that position up so easily. Coming back up here to the top, Jared Mogard still leads tonight's race, and he just sets the fastest lap with a 29.83. Looking now just from the left-right panel of James Nelson's car. I think Tyler B trying to get up there quick. Nick Goen, though, last week's winner. He is top in points as well. Trying to get him a ARCA championship once again. He is the defending ARCA Series champion. on board now with Mr. Nicholas Goen as he heads into turn one. Michael Carter, Jordan Martin getting very, very close up here, and it looks like Michael Carter might be eyeing a pass here shortly. Jared Mogard loves seeing this in his rearview mirror. Those two drivers fighting it out, not having to worry about too much. And it seems like Texas Legacy might be a little easier in these ARCA Series cars. I can tell you in the trucks, you get pretty loosey-goosey. Right now, these drivers are holding their own. 53 of Jamie Haynes making that pass on Neil Lapidus now, trying to put the heat onto the back of Dylan Picklesmeyer. Haynes, of course, getting up there in points as well. So a lot of these drivers, like we said earlier, we're in the midway part of the season coming up here in just a few weeks. Start eyeing your attention on, hey, I'm looking at points. I'm looking at possible 8, possible top 4. Trying to get into those, final races of the season and possibly secure yourself championship. Picklesmeyer now putting the move on Charlie Mosley Jr. and Jamie Haynes coming up to the inside of his teammate, the 89. Looks like he'll make the pass as well. Mosley Jr. falls back a spot as we have some more action up here, breaking into the top 5 right behind Nick Goen. You can see it right now. That's going to be Tyler Beetlanger and James Nelson. They are racing it out for that top 5 spot for 5th place. Beetlanger is not an easy cookie to get past, but we know James Nelson has the car to do it. In Texas, proved to be a track that maybe we see somebody that we don't tend to see up in the top 5, maybe a podium finish, maybe even a win. Take it home here tonight. You never know. Well, taking a glance after we have completed 10 laps at your leader, Jared Mogard. In fact, your top 4 drivers at the moment are exactly where they started. That's going to be Mogard, Martin, Carter, and Goen, your top 4, as we do have a lot more action behind Mogard than we do in front of Mogard. Here is the 2 and the 29. These are the drivers to watch right now as we are looking at Michael Carter as we go on board from Jacksonville, Alabama. Somewhere I drive through quite frequently, as it is pretty darn close over here to the western part of Georgia, eastern part of Alabama. If you're ever going down into Auburn now, going to Bucky's gas station. Very nice to see that too. The 1 is happening back here. We got action between the 53 of Haynes and the 12 of Picklesmeyer. These 2 are known to go lap after lap side by side, with neither of them wanting to give it up to the other. So we can see some pretty good action right here as we head into turn 1. I'm telling you, loosey-goosey as it is, Charlie Mosley Jr. trying to hold off on that teammate move right here as he'll cut to the inside, pull that air off the 53, and now Mosley Jr. gonna make that move, passing Picklesmeyer, replacing him and coming back up into 11th. What a move from teammates at Southern Canadian Racing. Now Jamie Haynes maybe can use a little bit of boost from that 89 to catch up to the 10 of Corey Colby. Top 9 drivers right now racing in a pack of their own and kind of leaving everybody else in the dust. Jared Mogard, though, he is still holding on to a 0.6 of a second lead over Jordan Martin. Michael Carter really holding off as Nick Goen comes to the inside, looking to make the pass on the 2 of Michael Carter, who is bouncing all up and down on the top of that track. I don't think he has any suspension issues at all, or if that is just the track itself being so unforgiving. But man, he was bouncing up and down on that top line. And I think Nick Goen just had a little bit more speed and momentum down on that lower bit to get on past. He is now in the top 3, going up here to maybe make the pass on the 29 of Jordan Martin. Let's go on board with Mr. Nick Goen. Looking to be around 180 miles per hour on the back stretch as we head into turn 3. Getting quite close up here, though, to Jared Mogard. It has not been good having Nick Goen, such a fast driver. Now coming up behind Jordan Martin, trying to get that air and give him a push as well. Is Reese's Cookies a Circle K thing? I'm going to have to go to Circle K. I see that logo on there, and that just makes me think. So really a big battle up here with the top three. Taking a look back, though, some of these other drivers. You just saw Mr. Chris Fafke in 13th, and here is a battle going on right here with Neil Lapidus and George Rincon. Lapidus is going to fall up on the track. Here comes the 81 as well, John Osborne, and the 23, racing that Monster Energy Chevrolet. It's Jose Ruiz. They're all trying to make that pass right now on Neil. So is Christopher Murphy, and looking at the 16 Chevrolet of Douglas King. I think Lapidus is just trying to stay out of any kind of action. He might be seeing something we haven't. Some aggressive racing on the track. I know when I was racing earlier at Atlanta Motor Speedway Legacy, I saw that happening. I started to back off just a little bit, and then not even a second later, here comes the wreck. And unfortunately, the guy in front of me did not see it coming, and yeah, that was kind of the end of that. Well, now that 0.6 of a second lead that Jared Mogard was holding over Jordan Martin's head is starting to diminish. Now 0.3 of a second, as I think Nick Goen coming right here has really gained some speed for that 29 Chevrolet of Martin. It's been really good for him. You know, it makes all the difference when you have that teammate that can really follow you in line and give you that push that you need to get up here to the top. And now we are actually going to see some contention for that first place spot, as Jared Mogard will have to hold off Martin Goen. They're coming up quick. Taking a look back now off the 7 Chevrolet, that's going to be Jared Mogard. And you can see Nick Goen's trying to get so close up to the back of Martin and push him. He is barely visible coming into that forced perspective view out of turn 4. Well, Tyler B has been having a pretty good night tonight. He is up 3 spots, sitting in 4th. Nick Goen as well having a great night. He is up into 3rd, as you have heard. But another driver that is really rosing through the pack. 14 is where he started. Now up to 7th is Mr. Jamie Haynes. That's Mr. Doug King. He's back here getting passed by George Rincon, it looks. But he is up 6 spots as well. So definitely some money moves being made here tonight at Legacy, Texas Motor Speedway. It's not a Lexus. We're racing Lexus model vehicles here. This beautiful track that races so great, as people would say. And this is the look that Jared Mogard is pretty much seeing in his rear view mirror. It's that 29 of Martin getting super close now. Jordan Martin, one of the fastest steering practice, now looking to make that move to the inside of Jared Mogard. Can he take away the lead for the first time tonight away from the 7? Oh man, he's trying. He might have that sugar in the tank with those Reese's Cookies. Kind of obsessing over these things now. Where to find these Reese's Cookies. 7 and 29 side by side for the lead. On board with Jordan Martin. There goes Mogard up top. Jordan Martin is gonna have it down to the inside. He is reading as your new leader at Texas Motor Speedway. It's the 29. Now Nick Goen is going to have a little bit Sorry, a little bit of, trying to get a little bit of movement up into second. Apologize right there. Kind of text I had to look at just quite quickly. But we've seen him got past for 10th and 11th and working with Jamie Haynes a little bit. Charlie Mosley Jr. is now up 2 spots out of 11th for the start. And Chris Fafke, not too sure what has happened, but he has jumped to pit road. And he is not on the track. He has possibly left the session for tonight. I'm not too sure. But it is now Jordan Martin's race to hold on to. So Joel Conley sitting back here in 21st. He knows something that these other drivers don't. I believe he is just sitting back here driving with Miss Daisy, having a great time with the country time Kool-Aid machine, saving as much as he can. And then when all these other drivers head down, he'll probably kick it into 5th gear and get going, trying to gain that positioning for the ARCA series. Well, don't forget, we are live every Sunday and Wednesday for the American Elite Racing Series. We have the ARCA Series, of course, here on Sunday nights, and the Throwback Series on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when you can find us on Twitch and YouTube. Hope you're enjoying the action here tonight. I know these drivers are right now. Well, we spoke about him earlier, and Matthew Boone is going to be trying to get up here behind Charlie Mosley Jr. and make the pass. I'm sorry, James Suggs making the pass on Matthew Boone down to the inside. That's going to be the 54. And here comes the 10 of Kobe and the 12 of Picklesmeyer trying to pick off that action just as we saw James Suggs do. And now Suggs having to come up here on the back of Charlie Mosley Jr. Gotta love some of these cars rocking the Atlanta Racing logo. Always appreciate that. You see it right there with Mr. James Suggs. And now 10 of Corey Kobe coming up on the 12 of Picklesmeyer. Oh, Picklesmeyer putting on the block into turn 2. Kobe trying to ride the back air off the 12. He's going to cut it down to the inside. Matthew Boone trying to hold it up top. On board with Boone Chevrolet out of Rhinelander, Wisconsin. Taking a look back now up here at the top with your leaders. Jordan Martin got past Jared Motocard about 7 laps ago and has been able to hold on to it ever since. Nick Going still trying to fight it and get up there with Jared Motocard. And oh, Matthew Boone has headed down into pits. Is this the start of the first green flag pit stop? We'll see. That's something you would expect at Texas Motor Speedway. Great driving from everybody on the track here tonight. Nick Going trying to get as much speed as he can out of turn 2. We saw him kind of slingshotting him way up top, almost getting clipped into that wall. And he is now riding the back of the 7 of Jared Mogard, now going for the pass, looking for second place. And he will take it away from the 7 of Jared Mogard, now down 2 spots here tonight as Nick Going enters second behind Jordan Martin leading. Oh, 33 of Goins in the wall. Nick Going gets into the wall, and the 7 of Jared Mogard takes advantage down low. He'll re-enter into second place. Wow, not too sure what just happened to Nick Goen at all. '88 to Tyler B will get a little bit of time off that move as well. As like I said, drivers starting their green flag pit stops and probably getting some tire wear that they do not like. And here comes the 7 of Jared Motgard down into pits. We're going to bring up your pit stop indicator and leave it up for a few laps, as a lot of drivers are now making that first stop. I want to make sure you have your eyes on your favorite driver as they take on ARCA here. Jordan Martin really putting in these laps. We've talked about him the past few seasons. Every season, he has just grown exponentially in talent. And I feel like, not attitude as far as like a person, but attitude on the track is just, taking your time, making the moves when you need to make them. I guess really the better word to say is maturing on the track. And now you see him leading at a track like Texas Legacy. I'm telling you, Jordan Martin has been one of the fastest growers as far as talent I think I've ever seen in a series. Well, there we go. It looks like almost everybody is out of pits at the current moment. Velocity Motorsports, how's it going? Saying, let's go, Beelander, talking about the 88 of Tyler B. From Claremont, New Hampshire. He is usually our in-race reporter, but we have not had a pit stop yet. Or not a pit stop, I'm sorry, a caution. Bring him into the booth. So I have been wanting him to really focus on the race. I know talking sometimes can mess you up. As Jordan Martin, your leader in the 29, he's going to head down into pits. That's going to push Nick Goen up to the top as your third leader of the night. 33 Red Bull Chevrolet of Nick Goen. If you look right now behind Goen, you can see the 7 Jared Motgard on those fresh tires. He is trying to get around that 33 and get his lap back. And now as he does gain that lap back, he will be pushing forward, waiting for that 33 to head down into pits. And it looks like we have even more drivers headed in. It's going to be Tyler B., Sam Taylor, Joel Conley, all headed down. Get those fresh tires in. Get on with the next 40 laps or so. They've got those 4 sets of tires. I believe they'll probably take either all 4 or 3 of them. You're going to definitely use up almost all of your tires here. And that also depends on if we have a late race caution. That is always a big deciding factor. Maurice Burnett and Matt Langley going to be headed down into pits as well. As Jamie Haynes up 12 spots now into second place. He still does have to pit, but we know that he has been saving as much as he can. Surprised to see Joe Conley down there as well. I thought he had maybe been saving, but maybe he is just enjoying his time back there. Here's the 5 of Sam Taylor, now trying to gain back some time on the 33 of Nick Goen. Oh man, I believe oh my God. 29 of Jordan Martin's going to take it 3 wide for a moment as those fresh tires are really showing up right now. That was very, very scary. We saw the 5 get super loose out of turn 2. And I thought we were definitely about to see something happen. On board, looking from the gearbox, Jordan Martin. Well, now your leader, Mr. Nick Goen, will head down into pits. That's going to propel. Oh, no. Jamie Haynes will head down into pits, so Jose Ruiz becomes your new leader here tonight at Texas Motor Speedway. Tina Corey Colby trying to pick up some time, get past the 23. That 23 is going to try to hold on as long as he can. John Osborne coming out of turn 2, as well as Sebastian Miller, Jared Mogard, and Jordan Martin. So Martin and Mogard going to have that side-by-side battle, I'm sure, quite quickly here in the next few laps. Here comes the 2 of Michael Carter up the inside. ACR Kool-Aid saying, tough night. Track is really fun. Tires are so important. I'm telling you, we said it at the beginning of tonight's race. Tires were going to be a big-time factor. They have definitely played in here at Texas Motor Speedway. Here is the current weather conditions, 85 degrees. If you're in the stands, about 32 degrees. If you're on the track, so not too big of a difference. Definitely got some shade right there into turn 1. And is helping cool things down, but that's the interesting thing. You've got about half the track that's in the shade, and more like about 60% of the track not in the shade, 40% in the shade. So those tires are having all this time in the heat, and they're cooling down some and all in the heat. You know that can really affect how you're driving. Once again, as Jose Ruiz heads to pit, Sebastian Miller in the 83 up 17 spots in that Nittany Design Chevrolet. He is going to be in first and not for too long. He's going to head down in pits in the 7th. Jared Mogard, once again, where he started, is going to reclaim that top spot. Jordan Martin, though, not far behind. Jordan Martin using some air off the back of the 23 of Jose Ruiz to kind of try to propel himself up here. He's got 2 lap cars he's got to pass first. This is something Jared Mogard really likes to see. A bunch of lap traffic between him and second place, as now we see the 21 of Christopher Murphy trying to hold on to that lead lap. Putting on the block just a little bit on the 7 of Mogard into turn 1. There is Jose Ruiz now trailing off the back of the 7 car. Halfway through tonight's race at Texas Motor Speedway, who will be able to take home all the cake? And a nice hat. Really nice hat here in Texas. Well, these green flag pit stops have surely spaced out these drivers. But we do have some action as we look through the field. Here is the 54 of Suggs and the 12 of Picklesmeyer going at it into turn 3. Looks like maybe some internet connection issues right there with the 12 as the camera cuts back to the blip for just a moment. Now the 7 of Jared Mogard has absolutely nothing between him and Jordan Martin, who's now going for the lead once again in Texas. Jared Mogard to the inside of the 7, and he into turn 1 will become your new leader at Texas Motor Speedway. Some incredible driving here tonight from the 29 and from the 7. Nick going back almost 10 seconds on those top two cars. So unfortunately, that little spat into the wall looks like it really made an impact on that 33 Red Bulls race tonight. So unfortunate for him. Well, hope everybody is having a fantastic night watching the American Elite Racing ARCA series here in Texas. I know I have enjoyed every second of it. And this is a very familiar picture if you don't recall the past 56 laps or so. We have really seen some action between the 53 and the 89 teammates, whether it's boosting each other up, trying to give each other a run. And now they are back together. Haynes and Charlie Mosley Jr. looking to break into the top 10 if they can pass the 10 of Corey Kobe, where they are coming up on quite quickly. Well, back up here at the top between your leader, Jordan Martin, and Jaron Mogard. It has come into Martin's favor as Jaron Mogard now has just about a second between him and Martin. He's going to have to make up. And here comes the 8 of Maurice Burnett. Down a lap, but in 15th, he is trying to gain back some positions and pass the 7 and the 29. It'll be up to him to get on by the beautiful Tyler Reddick tribute right there for the 8. And the, what is it, the 3 chai? Is that correct? I don't know. On board right now with Mr. Maurice Burnett from LaGrange, North Carolina, racing for the American Elite Racing ARCA Series. So with 40 laps to go in tonight's race, who do you have to win? You have Jordan Martin. You have Jaron Mogard. You have going. You have a driver coming up through the field at the last moment when everybody else is pitting. On board with the 7 of Jaron Mogard, so you can see just how that distance is growing between him and first place of Jordan Martin. Seconds between them. Let's take a look through some of these other drivers. Here goes Jamie Haynes making the move on the 12 of Dylan Picklesmeyer. Number to usually see quite close to the top. He's been hanging out towards the middle of the pack in the top 10 a lot of the time. Also towards the middle of the pack tonight. Special Ed saying, let's go, Jamie. Make those money moves. Talking about Mr. Jamie Haynes, who is currently running in that, well, I was about to say 7th, but now 6th place spot. He's looking to break into the top 10. And Special Ed coming in with a 200-bit donation, baby. Thank you, Special Ed, so much. Greatly appreciate that, sir. Always appreciate you hanging out in the chat and watching some awesome American Elite Racing racing. American Elite Racing here tonight racing. Special Ed, the honeymoon was fantastic. Germany was the best part. Had awesome people, awesome food, awesome experiences. London was cool, but the people aren't that nice, and the food didn't taste all that good. I'm not going to lie. So, if I had to pick to go back to one of them, I would no doubt pick to go back to Germany. Yeah, Special Ed. You know, not everybody was not nice. You know, but even our Uber driver said, "I love when I pick up Americans because you'll actually talk to me." People from the UK get in here; they usually only say something if there's a problem. So, there was many nice people there, but you know, I guess the ones that were rude kind of it sunk in. You know, made an impact. So. So Jordan Martin using some of that speed off the back of these drivers have been doing a great job of, oh man. Just saw a big gap right there happen between some of them. Thought something had happened on the track. Sorry, Jordan Martin just using that air off some of these lap cars. Throw that gap between him and Jared Mogard. 2 seconds it is right here with 30 laps to go at the line. Can we set it here? Caution-free race at Texas. Nothing synthetic. Let's see. Special Ed saying, well, congratulations. Your wife. Thank you so much. Special Ed, greatly appreciate that, sir. And not too much different. We lived together for such a long time beforehand, it felt like we were already married pretty much. Uh-oh. Something is like, what in the heck? That was like something from Back to the Future. Like everybody on my map disappeared and then they all came back at one time. And now it looks like, I don't think that is correct whatsoever. Just saying there's a 2.5 second difference between Jordan Martin and Jared Mogard, but that is definitely not true. Wow, that was something else. I don't know if I've ever seen that happen. What in the heck? Dude, I know y'all see this. What is happening? These cars are like transforming and destroying and then coming back together. What? That is something. Wow. I definitely feel like this is affecting drivers as well. I'm interested to see after this race if they were seeing and feeling all this weirdness too on their screen. Jared Logard has fallen back, but it is not 3 seconds back. I'll tell you that right now. Looking up here at the top of the screen, that is not correct. Some of the times it is rating out on the ticker. 26 laps to go, though, and 11 drivers remain on the lead lap here at Legacy Texas Motor Speedway. And it looks like we do have a few drivers that are now headed down into pit. That's going to be Michael Carter, Dylan Picklesmeyer, and James Suggs possibly making that last pit stop of the night. We'll see. You know, I am interested to see as Jared Mogard heads down as well, how long Jordan Martin can get going. We're going to stay out here on the track. Sam Taylor is down as well. We'll bring up that pit stop indicator at the bottom of your screen once again, so you can catch up with your favorite driver as they progress through these green flag pit stops. But this is a big part of this race. And here comes Jordan Martin down into pit. Your leader is pitting. Oh, I think he might have been speeding in pits. He might have been speeding. We'll have to see. Tyler B, though, is going to come out here past the entrance to pit road, and he will become your new leader. And once again, it happens. What in the heck, dude? Dude, what the heck? Dude, what? Dude, what in the heck? I know y'all see this happening too. I mean, what in the heck is happening on this track, dude? My Lord. 88 to Tyler B, though. He's going to be your current leader. Jamie Haynes second. Charlie Mosley Jr. third. Walking that Southern Canadian racing train up here to the top. We said it could happen. It is happening. So everybody's going to be waiting now for Tyler B to head down to pit road, and that will push Jamie Haynes up into second. I wonder if he has saved enough to complete tonight's race. Special ed saying Joel left because he had to use the bathroom. Chris Haffey's English. That was my excuse. Well, now that 5 car, Sam Taylor's going to cut to the inside of Tyler B. Those fresh tires really coming into play. Jose Ruiz heads down the pits, and Jordan Martin. And here it goes again. Here it is again. I wonder if this is because the new updates come. Oh my gosh! What in the 88 of Tyler B heads down. And I don't know if this is because the new update's coming out for iRacing soon or what. We're like pre-updating it, but yeah, this is heavy stuff right there. 20 laps to go. Martin pulling off that move right there on the 14 of Neil Lapidus. Passing out lap traffic. 1.6 seconds between Jordan Martin and Nick going at the current line. 18 to go. Well, don't forget, after tonight's race, we will have a race-winning interview with whoever takes home all the Reese's cookies here at Texas. So make sure you stick around for that. And also, if you want an AtlantaRacing sticker, it's got about 50 made, thanks to the beautiful Jim Blankenship. So if you would like one, just message me on Discord or Twitter, and we'll make sure that you get one. Season, Mr. Chris Fafke. We know Martin is right now. He could be. Show me the money! Oh my God, just scared the heck out of me. Chris Fafke redeeming. Show me the money here tonight in Texas. And it scared the living crap out of me, especially that I don't have, like, I use the Restream chat thing now. And I don't see it pop up first, so that scared the heck out of me. Thanks, Chris. Chris Fafke loving it right here. Thanks for racing the AtlantaRacing machine.
And his name is John Cena!
And his name was John Cena, baby! That also just scared the ever-loving crap out of me. So, thank you. Who was it? Special Ed. Yeah, thanks for scaring me again. Oh, man. Well, with 9 drivers left on the lead lap here at Texas, and Jordan Martin holding a almost 30-second lead over Jared Mogard. Special Ed saying, that's why I did it. Gotta love you, Special Ed. Jared Mogard holding on, but 3-second difference right here. Here we go between the 38 traffic. That's going to be the 14, or I'm sorry, the 41. 12 laps to go for these ARCA Series drivers. Can Jordan Martin hold on to it for just a little bit longer? Yes, Mr. Chris Fafke, the race has gone green the entire time. And it has been an all-out battle between Jordan Martin and Jaron Mogard, but after that last green flag pit stop and Jordan Martin making that pass, he has been unstoppable now with a 4-second gap between him and second place and 8 laps to go at the line. He has almost got this race in the bag. Here's the 33 of Nick Going, trying to get past some of this lap traffic and get up here to the 7 of Jaron Mogard. Maybe getting some more points before everything's done here. Whoa, big time hit, contact, 33 with the wall, 3 with the wall. Doing the weird thing again. Oh, God. Here we go. Yeah, big time mess up right there. These drivers are coming on and off the track. We're going to have to call Dr. Emmett Brown if we start going back to the future. Hate to hear it for you, Chris. Hope you had a good dinner at least tonight, buddy.
That's heavy, Doc. You're telling me these ARCA cars are nuclear?
Precisely, Marty. You gotta love it. I just need one that goes,
Hey, Doc. That's heavy, Doc.
what's heavy? Everything's so heavy. Well, it has been his race to conquer, and he has done so. Jordan Martin. Just 3 laps to go here at Legacy Texas Motor Speedway. Special Ed, I did see them reunited. It was sad and happy at the same time. It's sad to see Michael J. Fox. It's great to see, you know, how much he's done for Parkinson's research and community. But it's just, you know, tough to watch the movie now and then see him get all emotional and stuff. Yep, Back to the Future store. Chris told me about that. Really cool stuff from that website. 2 laps to go at Texas Motor Speedway. And Jordan Martin looks like he will be taking home all the apples and all the Reese's cookies. Yeah, he is awesome. It's hard not to pay that $500 to get the signed pictures and poster or whatever it is from them. I guess the main one sold out. You can still get one signed by just Doc. Well, the white flag is out here for Jordan Martin, and he has had a fantastic race. Leading over half the laps at Texas Motor Speedway. And for the final time into turn 3, Mr. Jordan Martin will be taking home a win at Texas Motor Speedway. What a win here tonight from the 29th. From Akron, Ohio, is Jordan Martin with the win. And we will have your final race results in just 1 second. Looks like Jared Mogard came out in the second place spot. Nick Goen third. Tyler Belanger fourth. Jamie Haynes fifth. Matthew Boone sixth. And Michael Carter seventh. Dylan Picklesmeyer picking up eighth with Mosley Jr. ninth. And Jose Ruiz 10th. Chris Murphy's going to be coming in 11th with Corey Covey 12th. John Osborne 13th. George Rincon 15th. Maurice Burnett 16th. Sam Taylor 17th. As Jordan Martin burns down the house, here are your final race results for Legacy Texas Motor Speedway. We're going to have a race-winning interview with Mr. Jordan Martin in just 1 second time. So it looks like he was trying to go up in the pit. Patch that. Or up into, victory. All right, well, let's see if we can't get Mr. Jordan Martin in here for a quick race-winning interview. Special Ed saying they will give him, they gave him a Lifetime Achievement Award and his wife stood by him all these years. Yeah, I saw that too. Yep. I love to see that. All right, well, let's go pick him up. Jordan Martin. Jordan, you got a copy, buddy?
I'm here.
Hey, you took home the win in Texas, baby. How you feeling tonight?
Man, I'm feeling pumped, man. It was such a great race. This 29 Reese's car. Man, it was on fire tonight. Mogar was such a strong car, but I knew it, how he was running the track. He was burning his stuff up. And my teammate, Nick, got early in the wall and lost a lot of track position because he slammed the wall. And I was able just to put down consistent, fast laps and be able to bring home this win.
Hey, well, we love to see it. You have gotten so great over the past couple of seasons. And, man, it's awesome to see you take home this win here in Texas. Anybody you want to shout out or thank before we head off tonight's stream, sir?
Oh, well, first and foremost, thank you for broadcasting, man. Love watching the stream all over again and listening to you and
Thanks,
watching the racers on the track. Thanks to my teammates, Velocity Motorsports, Tyler B, Nick Goen, Tyler T, who wasn't here. I know he's probably rooting for us and cheering on us. And thanks to all the admins in this league, and thanks to all the people who show week in and week out. We can't put it on without all the other drivers. So just always great to come in the booth now to talk to you, because I never had that chance over the last few seasons. But hey, I'm getting used to it now.
Hey, yes, sir, and we hope to see you here again soon. Jordan Martin taking home that win at Legacy, Texas. Congrats on your win, Jordan, and I hope you enjoy your night celebrating.
I will. Thank you.
All right, well, that is the end of tonight's race. You can hear the emotion in Martin's voice as he took home the win here in Texas. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Y'all are awesome for always being here and, like he said, showing up. Tyler B said, glad a certain guy quit, LOL. Good race, boys. Tyler B, Velocity Motorsports, and his team with Mr. Jordan Martin taking home that win. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in here tonight. Hope you have a great night, and we'll see you again soon on Wednesday. We're headed to Sonoma for the AER Throwback Cup Series.